Hello, I'm Zach with the Movie Castle. Today we're going to be talking about The Invisible Man, the Universal one from 1933, directed by James Whale, starring Claude Rains as Dr. Jack Griffin, the Invisible Man, and is based on the story by H.G. Wells. This movie, I have to say, has one of my favorite openings, one of the favorite Universal Monster openings, but also just one of my favorite openings. You get a man, bandaged face, big hat, gloves, mysterious man, walks into this small town bar from the cold. You know, door opens, wind blows, and he comes in, and everyone in the bar is like, who is this strange guy? And he makes really quite an entrance. He demands a room even though it's out of season. And he's like, I want to get set up here, and I want you all to leave me alone. You know, goes in his room, you know, a little bit of food, and he's trying to stay left alone. Small town folks are kind of curious, and after they snoop a little too much, they dig a little too deep, and they find that the mysterious stranger is an invisible man. And of course, he wreaks havoc on the town. Now, also, you flash back to the place he's from, and Dr. Jack Griffin is missing, his girlfriend, his co-workers. They all don't know where he is, but they eventually begin to put together what's going on, trace it back to the town. So they all come on a big collision course. And I find it really interesting. So the police, relatively early on, know they have an invisible man, because the invisible man, not super keen on, hiding it. He wants to have a reign of terror to gain control on the town. And because the police know, they all start to discuss and try to find ways as to how to stop a man you can't see, an invisible man. And it's a very early example of a concept-driven horror movie. You see these a lot, actually. Up here I have A Quiet Place, Don't Breathe, It Follows. Concept-driven horror movies are actually really big right now, where there's, okay, here's the situation, what do we do, how do we get out of this? And there's all these things like, okay, we're gonna have the men hold hands and surround the house, so hopefully he can't get past us. If there's snow, we can see his footprints. Maybe we put, like, paint or soot or something, and hopefully that gets on his feet and we can see him. Or if there's fog or rain. And it's all these clever ways about how you could beat or stop an invisible man. And also you have to deal with some hysteria from the town, because how do you know the invisible man isn't right behind you? But speaking of the Invisible Man, I really like this Universal Monster as a character, because he is so unbelievably cocky and fun. He believes he is in complete control the whole time. To be fair, the serum that makes him invisible is made from a plant that unfortunately drives you a little bit insane. A lot insane. And as he goes mad, he's got this guy hostage, and he's like, okay, you're gonna join me, and tomorrow we will begin our reign of terror. And it's just very, very enjoyable, this, madman who's like, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, wahahaha. Love his fun attitude in this movie. Really, really good character. But anyway, yeah, it's surprising to see an early concept-driven horror movie. I loved his personality, and I'm going through and I'm watching a lot of the Universal Monsters right now, and I think, a lot of them are like, that's great, that's great. The Invisible Man, I liked a lot more than I thought I would, which seems to be the case with a lot of these Universal Monsters, Even when it's a so-so movie, it's still pretty good, but a lot of them I put in, and I find, wow, that was a lot better than I thought. I thought it was going to be as like, okay, but then it turns out really great, and I really love this movie. I'm curious about all the sequels, Invisible Man Returns, Invisible Woman. There's actually 6 films on here, so I will get to them all eventually. But I got all the Legacy collections over here. There's a lot to get through. Next time, I think I'm going to go to Frankenstein. So, Frankenstein next time. I'll see you all then. Have a great day.